Okay, during our last video lecture, we talked about the development of new products and what is the process of generating ideas for those new products. Okay, so here we have the new product development process, idea generation based upon, look at this, needs and wants of our consumers, product screening. We're going to screen different products to get feedback on that. Product analysis, look at the data about those product development, develop new prototypes of the products, testing the actual product, and then the last step is commercialization, bring the new product to market. So this is the traditional order, if you will, for the new product development process. Okay? Let's discuss those in more detail. Product screening is a process designed to reduce the number of new product ideas being worked on at any one time. So we may have an idea for 10 different products, but throughout our screening process, that 10 may be knocked down to 2 to pick the product we feel is going to be the most feasible. Product analysis deals with making cost estimates and sales forecasts to give a feeling of probability of a new product idea. So we're saying now, doing the analysis, how profitable would this new product be based upon estimated cost to make the product and estimated sales forecast. Next, you have the product development and testing. This one, a product ideas to consumers to test reaction. So, what are your thoughts about this particular product? You send it out to the market to consumers to be tested. There are what we call crowdsourcing platforms that allows the public to give their opinion on potential products. So I'm curious to know if you have ever been involved with crowdsourcing platform where you get an opportunity to give your feedback about a potential new product. Commercialization, promoting a product to distributors and retailers to get wide distribution, and developing strong advertising and sales campaigns to generate and maintain interest in the product among distributors and consumers. So we've gone through the testing, product analysis, and now we're ready to bring this product to market. So commercialization is going to be that next step. Okay? So when we bring a product to market, let's bring it slowly. When starting up, don't go too fast. Let's just kind of see how things go when the product is brought to market. Designed for a single function, pick one function and make it the best you can. So we're saying this product is going to meet what need or want of our consumers. Package it perfectly. Packaging is important. Unboxing your new buy is the best part, making it exciting to open. So, have you ever been so excited when you receive a product that you ordered? If so, what was that product? Send me an email to tell me what product that was. Become a status symbol. Make it something to show. You want people like, hey, take a look at this new product that I just received from this company. You want to make it where that product people want to show it off. All right. So same products, mirror fields. These are companies who took their existing products but made some modifications during the holiday season. For example, Starbucks has holiday lattes. They have eggnog launched in October. Kraft has the famous mac and cheese snowman treatment during the holidays. Oreos has candy cane flavored cookies. Pringles has a pop can of cinnamon and sugar chips by the fire. So we're saying that sometime we could take our same product and specialize it for a certain occasion, such as the holiday season. Our last section focused on the product lifestyle. The 4 stages a product will go through during its life cycle. I say lifestyle. I didn't mean to say lifestyle, but to say life cycle. Those 4 stages are the introduction stage, the growth stage, the maturity stage, and decline. And let's take a look at these 4 stages. But before, during which stage of the product life cycle does profit peak? Is it A, B, C, or D? Mm-hmm. If you said B as in boy, that will be the correct stage. Okay? Introduction is when the product is first being introduced. Example could be all electric cars. All right? The growth stage, notice the curve, how the is increasing. This is where now the electric cars have been introduced. People are familiar with them. So now you have the hybrid cars, and now you have everyone wanting to buy an electric car. The maturity stage is when a product has been out there for a while, for such as smartphones. In 2023, everybody pretty much has a smartphone. Note that the sales are increasing, but probability is going down some because now those same smartphones, or think about TVs, for example, think about how expensive TVs used to be compared to their prices now. In the decline stage, it means that that product is not as popular as it once was. Note that sales are going down and the profits. Items such as video cassette recorder, I mean, who even buys those anymore? They're definitely in their decline stage. Okay? Now, you do have some products, simple like crayon and sidewalk chart, that have a very long product life cycle, meaning that there's very few changes and they're never decline. So, yes, you will always need crayons. You will always need sidewalk chalk. So, note that these products are not based upon technology, so they tend to have very little difference in their life cycle. Okay? So, different stages in the product life cycle call for a different marketing strategy. So, if I'm being introduced, compared to being in my growth maturity stage, that's going to impact how I'm going to market my product. Okay? Pricing also has an impact on products. With cost-based pricing measure the cost of producing a product, including materials, labor, and overhead. So for those who are business majors, you take major accounting, you'll learn more about how to determine the actual product cost. Demand-based pricing or target costing, designing a product so that it satisfies customers and meets the profit margin desired by the firm. So now we're saying that, okay, based upon the needs of the market, can we design a product that would give us a certain profit margin, but also be within a price that has been determined by the actual market? With competition based pricing, a pricing strategy based upon what all the other competitors are doing. So we'll look at the competitors in a certain market and we'll then set a price based upon the average price by our competitors. Compared to price leadership, a strategy by which one or more dominant firms set the price and practices that all competitors will follow. So now we're saying, you know what? We're not following you all. We're the leader. We're going to set the actual price. And then once we set the price because we're the main dominant firm, then our competitors will get aligned based upon the price that we have set. Break even analysis. The process you determine probability at various levels of sale. So now we're saying the break even point is where revenues equals cost. So we're pretty much saying how many units do we have to sell in order to break even? We'll look at different cost variables such as fixed costs. Fixed costs is all the expenses that remain the same no matter how many products are made or sold. For example, let's say we rent out a warehouse and the warehouse rent is $2,000 per month. Okay? If you produce 100 units or 1,000 units, your rent is still going to be $2,000 per month. That is a fixed cost. Compared to a variable cost, costs that change according to the level of production. So variable cost could be the cost of material per product, or it could be the labor cost per product. So now the more products I make, that's going to increase my total variable cost. So here we have an equation known as the break-even point that simply says how many units do I have to sell before I can break even. For example, if our fixed cost was $200,000, our variable cost is $2 per item, and your sales products for $4 each, what would be your break-even point? Meaning, how many units must I sell in order to break even? To solve this problem, you're going to take the price of one unit, your sales price, $4, minus your variable cost, which is $2. So you will have 2 as your denominator. The fixed cost is 200,000. Divide 200,000 by 2. Therefore, I must sell 100,000 units in order for me to break even. Break even is when your total revenue is equal to your total cost. Okay? Here we have some pricing strategies that we'll talk about to conclude this chapter. Scheming price strategy, a strategy in which a new product is priced high to make optimum profit while there's little competition. So this works often in the drug industry when a new product hits the market that has no competition. They'll use scheming price strategy because they can. With a penetration strategy in which a product is priced low to attract many customers and discourage competition. So we're saying that now, based upon this price, our competitors cannot afford to sell at the same price and make a profit. Therefore, that will discourage competition. And with the everyday low prices, setting prices lower than competitors, and then not having any special sale. So, like the grocery chain Aldi's does the everyday low pricing approach. With the high-low pricing strategy, setting prices that are higher than the everyday low price stores, but having many special sales where the prices are lower than competitors. So places like Schnucks and Dierbergs often have sales on certain products. The psychological pricing goods and services at price point that make the product appear less expensive than it is. So here we're saying that when these stores saying 70% off the original purchase price, come on, give me a break. So they're making the appearance that it's a 70% discount, but what they really done, they've just increased the original price and then said it's knocked off 70%. They trying to trick us, y'all. Some products are priced high to create an upscale image, such as Jimmy Choo shoes. These type of shoes come at a high price tag. All right. So it said, what is the total product offer for a product like this? Competitive pricing. Marketeers sometimes use demand-oriented pricing based on consumer demand. So, example, sometimes consumers for things such as discount drugs for seniors, rates for movie theaters, these prices are set by the demand upon the consumer. So most consumers compare the price of goods and services online these days, right? Leading to more price competition. So if you want to find the price of something, we can go online to see the difference. Non-price competition likely to increase. So with non-price competition, we're saying these factors other than price, such as product images, their comfort, style, convenience, will have an impact on the actual price. Okay? So that will conclude our chapter 14 discussion on products. I hope you have enjoyed these chapter 14 video lectures. Bye bye.